this is Jason McCumsey. Welcome back to Redbeard Rebuilding. I am back after I'd say a 2-week absence. Had a little mishap with my back. When you get older, even the littlest things will throw you off, but I think I was doing a little too much work all at one time, so we're going to try and spread things out a little bit more, make it work for my body a little better now that age has taken its toll. So even bending over to pet the dog kind of gets a little painful sometimes. That's what I did somehow to mess up my back. So we'll go from here. Like I said, we're down here at the Lampreter Strasbourg track as usual. Got the Yeti filled with some body armor. We're just going to take it easy. We're not doing any throws, obviously, because the field is off limits. I think they put down some fertilizer. We're keeping the dog off to the side here so he doesn't get into it. And we're just going to do some runway work, some little putt-putt throws off to the end back here behind me. We can do a little bit there's a slight hill to the other end of the runway. So yeah, we're just going to take it easy, get myself back up and moving again, and we'll see where it goes. So stay tuned. Alright guys, so it is a new day, obviously. I got a new bandana on, new pair of sunglasses, and even a new shirt. Well, used, old shirt, either way. But we are back again down here at the Javelin runway. Yesterday kind of got thrown around a little bit. Not sure if you could tell, but I had Gizmo out here with me, my little pup. He started to get a little overheated, so he did. That's what dogs do sometimes. So we ended up taking a walk and going to the park instead. I had a nice fall during our walk trying to get down some roots, which were stairs, and ended up getting a nice bruise on my left cheek, left butt cheek that is. So such is life. After that, I ended up helping Dad out in the garden, which lasted about maybe an hour. Then we had a German Shepherd come running around. Nice dog, but the owners had only gotten him about 3 days earlier, so he wasn't responding to them. He ended up out in the cow pasture, and the owner didn't feel like going after him, so I did. So I followed him through the cow pasture, over to the local fire hall, to a pond, and through somebody else's Memorial Day barbecue. Luckily, he was a nice dog, and they were able to grab a hold of him. So, in the long run, I did have a workout, just not exactly the way I planned. So today, obviously, we're back out here again. After doing all that, I realized, yeah, my back is feeling okay, but it's still a little quirky. So we're still not going to do any major throwing. The field out here is still off limits. I believe they put some fertilizer down, and they're doing some stuff to make the field better, because it's also the practice football field. So obviously, I'm not going to go out there. I don't want to get any fertilizer on my shoe or even on my skin, because that stuff can burn you depending on what it is. So yeah, we're just the general plan here today is just to get a good sweat. Y'all, I've told you that I hate cardio, and it's not stuff I like to do, but I can tell over the years it has taken its toll, and my approach work here has become trash. And as you can tell probably from the videos before this, it's trash anyway. So my goal here today is get a good sweat in. I got 2 javelins down here to help me do some approach work. I got my med ball to do stuff around. So it's going to be a good mixture of things. But again, good goal to get a good sweat. It is obviously nice and sunny. Suntan lotion's already on. I made sure to wear my white bandana today because that black one yesterday was toasting the top of my head. And I'm losing most of my hair, so it's better to cover it up, protect the head. So I also wanted to put a good throw out. Yesterday there was a good podcast by Through the Point. He had Ron Johnson on, and he went through the history of Ron Johnson, which was pretty cool to listen to. I also got a name drop in there from him, as well as Spearworks did. So if you get the chance, go check them out. They are on Instagram, Facebook, and when I typed his stuff in, it took me through Spotify, I think. But like I said, yesterday they did one through Ron Johnson. I know Jeff Gorski's been on there. Let's see, who else? Kara Winger? I forget how to pronounce her last name properly. She's been on there. Eric Friedman's been on there with Spearworks. So they got a list of people on here that you can go check out. So feel free to go check them out. Let them know how they're doing. Go down below, leave me a little comment, hit the like, hit the subscribe button, and then come back for more workouts. So let's get to it. little personal hygiene. I don't think it's hygiene. That's when you smell. You're cleaning and things. In that Yeti, I got a mixture of like 2 or 3 different body armors from that I've been drinking the past couple of days. That stuff is great. It's awesome. It tastes better when it's nice and cold, obviously. That's why we got the Yeti. But it's a little thicker. It's full of nutrients and all that good stuff. And I like it a lot better than Gatorade, but sometimes it's just that little bit of thickness to it. Then you kind of feel sluggish almost. It's almost something I would better off doing. That makes sense. Something I'd generally be doing afterwards, but I forgot my water bottle up in the car. H2O, not Gatorade. H2O. On days like these, the fact that it's now summertime, you gotta be H2O, and this is smart water. I'm not sponsored, but smart water. I don't know how smart it is. I just always like there's a little goldfish sitting in the back there, and I like my goldfish. So drink your H2O. And on a side note, if there's any ladies looking for a javelin, this is a Pacer Comet 55 that I redid. Actually, I think it was a Ron Johnson first, and then it was given to me, and then I repainted it. It's a little beat up because I've been throwing it, but I have one. It is a silver and pink as I go out of frame. Silver and pink on the tail there. If anybody's interested, I have one. I also have a Nordic that's about 55 for ladies. I'm working on that one. That one's a silver, a really dark silver. It's really cool looking. I'll post that up later. But I'm rebuilding that one from a rubber tip into a standard tip. So that one's going to be fun. If anybody needs one of those, I have them too. I think those are the only 2 javelins I have for sale right now that are used javelins that I have for sale. If anybody's looking for a new javelin, talk to Spearworks. They have great stuff up there. So hopefully one day I'll have one of theirs down here and I can talk about it. But I know it's great stuff. That man is very precise. He's always looking at every little bit of balance point. And another good thing about their javelins, it's all aluminum, steel head, or all aluminum, steel tip. But there is a number on the head of that javelin that he can just tally up in his computer and send you a brand new screw-in tip if that one ever goes bad. So, yeah, there's a little intermission for you. Thanks. Let's do this without hitting the camera. I don't know what you guys are going to see out of this, but we'll give it a whirl. It's a Nordic tip, it's okay. It's hot. It's dripping. That sounded bad. Alright guys, I think I've worked myself pretty good, including yesterday. I'm going to take tomorrow off, go do some fishing. I think it should be, the river should be down enough that it'd be nice to go fishing. But if you guys are out practicing, remember your H2O. Body armor is also a great drink to have. I like it more at the end than I do during, but either way, still yummy, still tasty, plenty of flavors. And then, I'm no doctor, but personally, I think it's better for you than Gatorade because it's got a whole bunch of extra stuff in it, you know, coconut milk and things like that that Gatorade doesn't have. So go pick yourself up some, read the label, look it up online. They'll tell you all about it, but it's some good stuff. Yeah, so that's the end of my day. I'm gonna go home, relax. I think we're making up some hamburgers for dinner. I know I gotta stop and get some coffee for the wife. I know she gave me a list of things I need to pick up. I don't remember. But like I said, end of my day. Hope you guys had a good time. Like I said, in the middle, check out the podcast, Through the Point podcast. They just did a thing with Ron Johnson, excuse me. Thank him for the name drop, not Ron John. But either way, they put a name drop in there for myself, also for Eric Friedman up at Spearworks. If you need a javelin, look him up. He's always got some good stuff up there. Hopefully we'll have some down here to show off to you, or maybe one of these days I'll go up to him. Either way, we'll figure it out. But stay safe, throw far, drink your water.